Hello, it's time to visit a happy little lamb and his happy little colt in the forest or in the woods, the swamps, wherever we are. And before I get started, I just want to mention that developers made a poor game in my opinion, and I think this is what's wrong with the industry. They made a poor game, but because of the game looking so cute and being so closely related to the Binding of Isaac and other roguelike games like, the game with the little bug, I forget his name right now, Hollow Knight and other games, a lot of influencers, what do I mean by influencers? I mean people from YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, even TikTok and other things, just flocked into the game and they wanted to play as much as possible of the game and they wanted to be as positive as possible. And I think also the developers paid a lot of influencers or gave early copies of the game so they would play the game 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month before the release so they could make a positive impression on the game. But the problem is that at the release the game was very basic. I think you can finish the game in about 10 to 12 hours, an entire game, or even faster if you focus on it and if you know what you have to do. Or you can play for 50 hours like I did, like an idiot, because everything you do doesn't matter. And the game was marketed as a roguelike. It was not really close to a roguelike, it was too easy and the mechanics didn't allow for a roguelike mode or stuff like that. It was just not really properly marketed, and it was also marketed as a cult management game. The management you do the cult is very basic and very stupid in my opinion, because you have to feed them every day and then you just build and build more stuff that you don't need just because you want to advance, but at the same time you don't need it. You only need a few buildings, and it was even marketed as a form of RPG where choices matter or a story driven game, which is not, because you basically went from point A to point B and you just encounter some weird NPCs along the way. So I think the game is very overrated, but I'll play it anyway because I don't know, I just want to see what happens. And again, one of the reasons I'm doing this thing on YouTube is because I want to be kind of a balance to all of the positive publicity, all of the negative publicity some games get. Most of the times I'm accused of presenting the games in a negative way, but it mostly depends on the game. For example, I'll always defend, mostly 99% defend Atom RPG, Trudograd, uh, Atomic Heart more recently, and other games, but I'll also say some bad things about other games just because they started out good and they ended up bad and stuff like that. So this is what is wrong with the industry today. We're promoting super bad games that appeal to the broad audience, but at the same time the great games, the good games, we simply put under a rug and never talk about them again. What's a good game? Well, Home Behind 2, for example, it's a great game. It's a great roguelike game, a true roguelike game with base management, everything you need. And I think that game is a little cheaper than this game, but it didn't really get a lot of attention. I played it so much, I love that game. True roguelike game, true replayability, everything changes or everything, you have real choices. Again, sometimes it's hard doing this as a job. I consider YouTube as a job right now, even though it's never going to be full-time. I still have a full-time job. But I also do my part in gaming journalism or the gaming mass media. So, sorry about that. It's a little bit of a rant, but you kind of tell you why I'm a bit upset about this. Because it's been a year, they added this, but they only added this because they, instead of saying they're sorry for what they did in the game, they sold the half-baked game and many of the features were missing and people praised it, and when you played it, it had nothing from what they promised. They just said, we have listened to your feedback and improved the game for free. But they've improved that just because they want to sell more DLCs, because usually when a developer makes a good game, they want to make a sequel or make DLC because they have no idea what to do with their lives. This is the current times. A studio is not a studio anymore. A studio is a one-trick pony, and this one-trick pony wants to sell you mugs and DLC for the game. Okay. So did they add? They added new endgame combat, new endgame content, more or less new game mode types. I mean, you also have a permadeath mode. Who would play that? Why would you play a permadeath mode in this one? New enemies and new accessibilities. More or less, we have also new buildings, the crypt, the morgue. I think something related to the followers cooking themselves and some other things. We'll see in a minute. And we also have the content expansion coming in probably a few months, which is going to be 100% sure a DLC. called depth, which it has almost 0 right now. You're supposed to feed them and clean up their you know, additional story elements, more customization. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Sorry about that. Let's just play. Hey, 99. 19 followers because the follower just died. So we have a lot of work to do. I don't know. I tried to make this video a couple of times and this is probably my 5th attempt and it just comes out wrong because I was trying for 20 minutes to figure out how to build in this game and you don't have a key binding for building. You have to go like an idiot over here to this over here. It amazes me how backwards this game can be and still being so praised. So I have a body over here. Good, they didn't steal the body. Let's do a little base tour. So as you can see here we have the end game minions, which you can turn your cult followers into minions like that. Here you can consecrate the resources, which I think is just upgrading them from basic to a better one. Follow deposit resources, that's the bathrooms and that's how you see how filled up they are. Lumber camps, this was a stone camp that was destroyed over here. You can also fuel these ones, so you motivate them a little better. These are their houses. Taking confessions from people. I didn't go too much into base building because like I keep saying, it's not a lot, it's not much to it. I have 2 farms. Oh yeah, you had to manually farm and put those stuff, okay. I even forgot how this is going to work. And that's the janitor place where they just clean up the mess. Now, what is new in the game? Sorry about this. Sermons, all of that is just so tedious. I guess you can just go over here into the building and you can see what's new. We have 7 new things, but most of them will just be upgrades, so it's in reality 5 new things. So let's connect to the divinations, and I think most of them will be over here to the side. Crypt 1, Crypt 2, Crypt 3, Morgue. I guess it would be much better if you restart the game and play from 0. But that would be so boring, believe me. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So, from what I can see, we have the morgue and the crypt. But I thought you also had the build. Oh no, you have more, I'm sure of it. But I just have to find it, because again, this is so backwards. The kitchen. So they can cook for you, because that was one of the problems. You could not really focus on much while playing the game because you had to babysit them. I guess no location is great, so I'll just build it over here. You can also build. Yeah. No. That's not food. Ew, don't put that in your mouth. Mighty Meat Fest. Stop. Okay, so I guess we can have that as a queue and they'll cook and they will... Nice. So now that we handle that, we need 465 more devotion points to unlock something else. Yeah. It's like playing a mobile game on PC. With zero depth. I guess you have to collect all of this. It's important to collect it because otherwise you cannot unlock the morgue and the other stuff. The morgue is where you store the bodies and the crypt is probably where you have to put them. And that's how you sell stuff. Hajul, where is Hajul? Give bribe, I forgot about this. You can inspire and give them bribes. Which was something you had to do daily to increase their rating, their level up capability. How do you collect the rewards? See? Okay, we collected the reward and now let's again upgrade. Probably can upgrade now. Sorry about all of the screen shaking. I think I can disable it more or less. So that's the kitchen. Oh, you can also build a house shared living quarters. Shared shelter. Why would you want this? Oh, because this one never collapses as opposed to the other ones which you'll have to rebuild from time to time. Cheaper rituals. Crypt, okay, so that's the crypt. Body pit, you just have a body pit, okay. What else is new over here? I built and researched all of this. The shared shelter is over there. But what are the houses? Sorry about this, I'm just getting reacquainted with all of this. Okay, let me see the exact patch notes because this is not working as in. I read the patch notes beforehand. They are supposed to be to Chemak. Purgatory and challenge ones. Nah, I never played permadeath. So we have the cooking kitchen, the shared shelters, the crypt and the morgue. Oh, okay, so that's it. I guess we can, or we should build a crypt first of all. And let's build it. I guess that will get interrupted. No, one will be more than enough. Okay, let's just roll over there. Oh man, if this is how hard it is to get back into the game, I cannot imagine how it is to get back into the game in the combat mode. I'll probably make more videos, I don't know, it depends on how much time I have, but I don't have good memories with this game, especially related to how tedious it was. And every day I woke up, I did a ritual, I collected all of the loot, I built more shrines like this. And then I just said, okay, that's enough, I played too much, I don't want to play more. So let me see the crown. What can we do to expand it? We have 5 new fleeces, right? Right. No, that would be bad. Okay, so we have probably we have unlocked all of that. Now we can use a fleece if we want. I don't want to take any fleeces because they're generally very bad. You'd have to give up certain bonuses. And you also have to collect those crystals, which are kind of annoying. Only curses may be used. Which are like spells. No, 1 hit, no resurrection. 10 times more weapon damage. You cannot roll. This is so annoying. You're basically going to trade very valuable game mechanics in order to have another game mechanic that you use to bypass the game mechanic you lost because you wanted to play like that. You also said you can choose some of your older rituals back. Yep, we're going to do some combat as well, but this is how the game is supposed to be played, and this is how bad it was. People will not remember maybe these aspects. I barely remembered anything, but I tried for 20 minutes to remember how to build stuff and I couldn't remember. And this is what we did almost every day, all day. I forgot how you selected these guys. You got everything. I'm not doing anything. Hello, mysterious traveler. Are you a cookie seller? No. A newly anointed god. Of their victims, last of their kind confer with me. I'm a god of death. Great. Great. Just great. We have to... What did he say? I just want to look what's behind you. Man, these are some tough astral beings. Yeah, we'll buy him. We have so much gold and we need a lot more followers. Yes, go back. Bye. This is the trader. Oh, he's scared of him because I hit him. How could I play this game for so many hours? That's beyond me. Okay, so you have to kill the bosses again. So this is essentially a new game plus mode. I like this character. And now we're supposed to get the weapon and the curse. Oh, level 16 hammer. like the hammers. That was some pretty bad screaming. Wait a minute, how did you activate the special attacks of the hammer? Okay, let me read the patch notes a little more. So I have new critters, new tarot cards to collect, new necklaces, new fleeces, we already got them. Purgatory, a new way to fight in dungeon, content and boss rush. Said something about having more attack modes, heavy attacks. Heavy attacks can be upgraded into an even stronger form. How? Oh, new sermon upgrades. Okay. I'm not going to redo this video as well, because it took me such a long time to even remember the basic stuff. Okay, heavy attack is shift. Or do I have to use the sermons or whatever to get the heavy attacks? What is this? What is this? J to use a relic, release a curse, okay. I don't know, it looks like it's the same to me. Let's just play the game normally. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on. Sacrifice self? No, never. You sacrifice your health. This is the... Oh, this is new. This is the new character. Chemak, which is a weird bird with a weird hat. Relics unlocked. And as you can see, the game is not really so funny or so much fiction as it's reality right now, because you're using real human body parts. Increase in size? Fragile? What is that? That's pretty slow. Fear of the bishop. Fear of the slither. Poison all active enemies. I like that. You can increase in size and decrease in size as well. Ew. Weird tongue, exorcist finger. I like this one, exorcist finger. Summon a demon to help you in battle. Better than silly card, better than pointy sword. Relic, we'll make relic. When can you use the relic? Oh, I guess it's not active now. Oh, and that's a tarot card. Okay, you can find the tarot cards at the vendor. I haven't even collected all of the cards because some of the cards actively made the game worse, and that's another thing that bothered me. You would get a tarot card that would be in your spawn pool, so you'd get the bad tarot card just because you unlocked too many cards. If that is fair, I don't know what to say about it. You shouldn't have useless tarot cards that made the game worse. You barely get any rewards. I like the question mark a lot. What was the point of that anyway? I guess you can get a new follower very easy. And I'm not joking, this is what we had to do. Okay, let's keep going. Probably a lot of people will restart the game. Oh, restarting the game would not be fun at all. Nope, no fun to be had. I think we stole a devotion anyway. That's one of the new map elements. The river. Okay, the river just drags you in a direction. Damage 9. Wait, I fight? Oh, that's 4.8. $7.3, yeah. Okay, let's go and fight the boss, whatever the boss is. Sure, let's get this relic. Oh. I guess they are really meat puppets. I just want to go to the boss fight, and this is one of the new NPCs. Oh, it's Midas. They mentioned you can find them in the real world. Just steal some of your money. Minus 700 coins. Yeah, very fine gameplay feature, isn't it? I guess we had the choice. 40% more damage during the night. Does this sound like something you would like to pick? Does this sound like an interesting gameplay system to you? You get more damage during the night, like that? Oh, look at it, it's this guy. The hammers, I think, are the best weapons in the game. So what's the point of being bigger? I don't know, but it just made me miss all my attacks and get hit a lot more times. I might even die. Wow, the perception in this game is so bad. I don't believe it. I think I'll just lose the game because I'm so big and heavy. Yeah, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't know why it's so hard to believe that this is a bad game. Well, hello, little unicorn. I don't like the capybaras. Can we get back to the normal size? Oh, we have a god tier, okay. Definitely don't use this relic. It's so weird. Why would you want to be bigger and easier to hit and slower? Okay, let's see what we do that tier and then I'll end the video. Very disappointed by this game. I still think it's very overrated. You can tell for yourself by what you saw in the gameplay. I never got hit once and then when I became bigger I just got hit until I died. Oops. Day 101, so we missed a day. We have to indoctrinate this one. Let's see all of the available skins. Well, to be honest, I think I'll make all of them cats. Where is the cat figure? There it is. Lot. Cynical. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's make a new level up and then we'll choose the upgraded creep, whatever. So it just means we can put more followers into the crypt, that's all it means. The level of the crypt. I guess I'll just play more because I'm interested in the combat more than I'm in the base building and crypt stuff. guess you can upgrade it. First of all, you have to upgrade the one you have. And that guy was just in the dungeon to steal my gold. That was great. Great mechanic. And you have to go through this tedious process of leveling everyone up, talking to them, doing stuff. Well, the game would make more sense if you played from zero again, but don't do that, trust me, you don't want to go through all of that again. I guess you can still... no, nothing. Anyway, see you next time, bye bye.